Coffee stains and my chains. I am such a loner. San Francisco bases got me slowly taking over. I can't wait to show you that I'm gonna take it over. Lico, beast mode, 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 Lico, beast mode. This is not a main thing, really I'm a coder. Coffee stains and my chains, I am such a loner. San Francisco bases got me slowly taking over. I can't wait to show you that I'm gonna take it over. Lico, beast mode, 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 Lico, beast mode.
We back. We back. Sick. We back. How's everyone doing today? Happy Sunday. It's been a while. But today, CSES. Let's get it. What's up? What's up? Appreciate y'all. Man, it's been a while. Gonna grind out some questions. Thank you. How y'all been? How's life been for everyone? What's everyone been up to? Looking for jobs? Getting jobs? How's this? Oh, streamer elements. They got a bot now? How's life for everyone? We're gonna grind out some questions. Oh, you're in SF too? SF summer weather. Is the weather in the summer good? I feel like the best weather is in September, October, November. That's when it's like proper. Right now, today is so windy. Congrats, man. Krishna, where'd you get a job? Damn. For 9 months now? And they let you stay in that phase for that long? But for me, honestly, it took like 4, 5, 6 months. It took a while. And you don't want to get matched to the wrong team, so. Ragura, how do you spell your name or how do you pronounce your name? Type it in the chat. I need to know. Bunny. Yeah, team matching for 9 months. That's terrible, man. Just keep applying. Where do you work right now? Ragu. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure like where your last name ended. Ragu. Yeah, I'm gonna do the LeetCode contest tonight, but we're gonna work through some dynamic programming questions, and I have an iPad now, so we can actually like dive deep into some of the problems, whiteboarded and stuff. So I'm gonna focus on. I got a iPad now, so we can whiteboard. I'll show y'all. It's gonna be way better. Oh damn, man. I feel like working in London would be cool. It's last time I was there, it was so fast paced, so much things going on. I always wondered what it's like to live in London. Do you like it? Alpha, what's up? Man, you inspired me to do this list, so I gotta try it out. You and Nishan inspired me. So I gotta try it out. This is my first time doing this list. How are the DP questions? I'll try it. If I can't do it, then I'm moving on. But I've been practicing more and more DP. But I'm gonna really try to focus on getting them down. I have a whiteboard now. I'll show you all in a sec. Got a whiteboard. Test, test. So this is gonna allow us to do like way deeper thinking. Cause honestly, when I'm studying, Naruto was good. It's been a minute. It's hard to work through questions without a whiteboard, and y'all can't see my whiteboard. So I feel like now that I got this, we can explain topics way easier. Yeah, I got an iPad. So yeah, you should get one. Honestly, it's. I feel like you can convey your thoughts a lot better because you can only explain so much by talking. Yeah, mostly like the Zoomers and stuff got use this. Okay, Let's just get straight into the questions. Alpha's gonna be watching me laughing. Hopefully, hopefully I can do some of them. I've been practicing a little bit more DP, so pause. Can I go through the interview process again? Would that help extend my team's match? Honestly, I don't know what you could do if you're stuck on team match. I've just been doing bottom up only. Oh, you're just practicing bottom up? Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like the last contest I got folded because I didn't do a bottom up. I knew it was a DP, so I did the top down DP, but sometimes you can't optimize a top down DP. You have to go bottom up and optimize like that. Yeah, all the time in TLEs. Okay, let's try this out. Does it just go from hardest or easy to hardest, Nardo? How does it work? Or sorry, Alpha? I don't know who else has done this list. Okay, nice, nice, nice. The graphs are crazy. Yeah, you and Ashan motivated me to do this list. All right, sick. But honestly, this list has been on my to-do list for a very long time, though. A lot of people are always recommending for me. They're always saying, "Did you try it? Did you try it?" But I never got the chance to do it. But until I saw y'all doing it, I was like, okay, okay, okay. If these guys are doing it, I gotta try it out. I don't even know who and where this list came from, but it's pretty recommended list. Epstein. Funny man. Yo, Alpha, how you been? We gotta catch up soon. We gotta do like a mock interview. You do one on me, I do one on you. Been a minute. Catch up on the stream. CD. Nardo, I got you, bro. I got you too. Okay, dice combinations. It's gonna be some easy ones. No, I got rejected from YC. What do you mean? What? Oh, your job is just constantly changing with the AI stuff. So is that what you mean? Like the nature of the job is just changing so fast that you don't know what to do or what needs to get done. Or are they just continuing to ask more and more and more out of you? I see, I see, I see. Yeah, I see. What are you worried about? Are you at the, I mean, because for you, you're always wanting to learn more and learn more and learn more. Some people, the AI is working good for them and it could just completely make their life easy. So they're like, they're good. They don't need to do nothing no more. What do you mean by AI native? I mean, I know, I feel like I know what you mean, but I want to know what AI native means to you or what AI native looks like for you. I see. 10, what up? For AI at work, how do you use it? Like when you given a task, do you like first think of how you would do it and then ask and tell the AI to do it? I mean, first, I think with any job, when you're given a task, you're not, a lot of times, when you work at a team long enough, you're gonna know, you're gonna have a clear idea on how to do it. But when you're new, like for me, I just started. I don't know anything about the system. I'll have to figure it out. So a lot of times you're leveraging AI to figure out the code, figure out where to look, etc. That part used to be very annoying to do. You used to have to talk to the senior engineers, have to dig around a lot just to figure out where to go, trace the code and understand it. Now with AI, you can figure out the code and the structure, like the anatomy of the code base a lot quicker. And then it helps you figure out the solution. But I mean, every time I'm given a task, I my first step is figure out how I'm gonna approach it. Same thing as a leak code question. You dissect what the task is asking, and then once you figure out what the task is, you need to figure out some approaches. It could be one or two or three different approaches. And how you figure out the approaches, you explore the code and you try to see, oh, maybe we go this approach. And a lot of times you're leveraging AI a lot to figure out your approach. I'm not just gonna. Usually, I don't one shot it. I'm not like, oh, I want this to happen. Just do it. Usually, I'm exploring the approach. I'm asking the AI multiple times because I'm also trying to see if the AI is gonna contradict itself, or the AI comes up is gonna keep coming up with better approaches and stuff like that. I don't really trust it on the first go. Alpha, dude, I did the simplest feature on my personal project with Fable and it just killed my tokens. Yeah, honestly, I don't really come up with my own plan as often. I find other ways to use my brain these days, like doing these contests and stuff. Like these contests and stuff use my brain enough that I don't care to offload my programming brain during work. Yeah, like if I don't have to use my brain at work, I'm not gonna use it. Then I'll use my brain for like these other stuff that I care about more, to be honest. Ask you one thing. I'm a kind of person who gets easily bored. If it is seems like a simple task and software engineering start to feel like that. I am 19. Do you advise me? Because of AI, it seems bomb build. Nardo, where are you working again? Aren't you in Burnaby? Man, like if software engineering is boring to you, then maybe you're in the wrong role. Uh, let me expand on that. Because I think software engineering, if you're just there coding every single day, just doing just heads down coding, and maybe you're not getting harder and harder tasks, you're gonna get bored. Yeah. Try to take on more scope, work on things at a bigger scale, work cross functionally. Software engineering is so versatile. You can go work in sales, you can go work in healthcare, you can go work in everything is technology these days. And every job posting require if you say you know programming, you're going to do good in pretty much any or it's going to help your application in a lot of different industries as well. Like if you're a business guy, you're applying for business roles, you're investment banking. If you say you know Python, it's gonna help. Trust me. My brother's in finance, and it says that on a lot of applications. Yeah, always try to keep pushing yourself. If you keep doing the same thing over and over, you're gonna get bored. Just push yourself, get better, work on harder things, talk to more people, take on more scope, and over time, you're just gonna get so good that it's gonna help, or you're gonna get better and better, and then the things that you used to find interesting are not gonna be as interesting anymore because it's not as novel. You've done it before. Yeah, I've never. Yo, what's good? I took a 2 week PTO. I've been working. I've been working, but oh, I love coding. I mean, sitting and writing code for long hours. Yeah. So you said I love coding. I mean, sitting around writing code for long hours. So they're saying that it's outdated for you to just write code manually. Yeah, I mean, I feel like people are so micromanagey about the way you work instead of focusing on the outcome. I think people they should take a step back and just judge people based on the outcome. I kind of see why they do it because some people they need to be forced to think in a different way. They need to be forced to or you need to people get comfortable in the way that they work, right? They're very used to working in a very specific way. So you need to challenge them to try things in a different way and then maybe because there's a lot of people that if you didn't force them, they would have never touched AI and they would actually have been slow. I've met a few people like that. And then they decided they got pushed into using AI and they're like, okay, okay, I see why it's useful, right? But no one wants it shoved down their throat for sure. But some people, you just need to give a little nudge. Otherwise, they're just going to keep doing the same old thing over and over. So I see why they would do it. But I mean, at the end of the day, you have to judge people based on outcomes as well. You still gotta write clean, efficient code. AI won't always write it like that. Like task I was given, it would do unnecessary stuff when there's more efficient, simpler ways. Exactly. There is a science to how you prompt it. I know people in the chat hate that if I say, oh, you're not prompting it right and stuff like that. Like trust me, I know that's a trigger phrase for some people, but there is a science to prompting it for sure. But yeah, AI will do weird stuff from time to time. Bro, my brother's a tweak. Let's see. Paul was good. Paul, man. Pause. Paul, long time. Let's see. Let me find this guy. I can't even find my brother on GitHub. This guy's not on GitHub enough. I looked up CFA too. Yeah, he's pumping. That man's pumping. He's messaging me every day of he's like, yo, I'm trying to get to 1 billion tokens. He said. That's what he texted me like 2 days ago. He's literally trying to eat up drain a lot of water. Alright, let's try this out. 4.5 tokens. Holy crap. 4.5 bill tokens. You spamming, bro. XV or sorry, ZVX. I got rejected. Yo, Chad, I got rejected from YC, man. That's why I was applying for streamer university. I was like, I can't really make it in this tech world. Let me try to go into this other stuff. Bro. Oh, you get in? ZVX, you get in? Nah, man. I'll do like the little TikToks if I have to. Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard to yeah, John would be a character. Start at the job on Monday. So somebody starting their first job or starting a new job. Is it your first job or a new job? I'm assuming it's gonna be your first job because you're asking what you should do for first impressions. But I would say first off, just be friendly, carry yourself well, ask as many questions as you can. Honestly, people say just ask anything, but I still believe there's some dumb questions. You still need to. There are some dumb questions. There's some good questions. You should ask a lot of questions 100% because after a month, 2 months, 3 months, you might not be able to ask that question again. I mean, if you ask that question, they're gonna be like, "How does this guy not know this after 3 months?" Right? So ask a lot of questions. Be friendly. Where are you working? It's a big tech company. Yeah, big tech, man. Big tech is the very Fortune 500. Working in these big corporate companies is a very interesting experience. It's showing your impact, showing it's just different. Working at a small startup, it's you're seeing a lot more, a lot easier. But it's still very possible. Yeah, it's very it depends, Paul. It probably depends on the company. If it's a Fortune 500 company, really depends. Yo, Sean was good, man. You gotta go out. You gotta go to bed already. It's like 4:30. Contest is coming up soon. Hold up, grab something. Yo, Paul, how are you enjoying the summer? Okay, how long we've been live for like an hour? I haven't done any questions. Okay, chat. I've been practicing dynamic programming a lot. Let's go see how it's gonna work. Your task is to count the number of ways to construct n by throwing a dice one or more times. Each throw produces an outcome between 1 and 6. Man, Bay Area weather is the best weather you can get that I've seen. That I've seen. And now I've traveled a few places. Definitely in the US. Man, Paul's not an intern. Nardo, bro, I'm in van all the time. I was just there like a week ago. Hit me up. Let's hit gallery, bro. Your task is to count number of ways to construct some n by throwing. What's MTS? What's MTS? Okay, count. Oh, bro, why is everyone's title that, bro? It's like, what the hell does that even mean, bro? Like, we're all members of a technical staff. Yo, what's good? Count number. So we're counting number of ways to construct. Do I plan to stay at Steven was good? Do I plan to stay at Meta? I plan to nah, I don't plan to stay at Meta. I was about to say some random shit, but nah, I'm not staying there for a long time. We'll see though. I don't plan on leaving. But it's not like I see myself working there for 10 years. Count number of ways to construct some n. Yeah. Dude, 10 years is really actually really crazy, man. That's actually to even survive that and not get laid off is actually crazy. Well, I live near Union Square. Can throw a dice one or more times each. Yeah, there's just a regular dice. Each produces between 1 and 6. By throwing a dice one, each throw produces an outcome. 4 ways. Okay. Okay. There's an interesting question. Let's whiteboard this. So we're given n equals 3. We have to try to get 3. Try to get 3. What's the constraints? 10 to the 6. Okay, this is interesting because it's not. This is interesting because it's not telling you the amount of rolls. Yo, I don't have my stream deck right now. Try to get 3. Okay, so let's think about how we would brute force this. So we can have like 1 roll, 2 rolls, 3 rolls, 4 rolls, right? And in each roll, we're gonna be given 1 dot 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 to 6, right? So maybe the brute force would just, I mean, obviously the brute force would just be this dot 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 1 6 1 6 1 6. So the brute force would just be you're just trying the different options. You're just trying the different options, and when you get to 3, you return. That'd be like some backtracking. Yeah, but then the overlapping sub problems would be if you have a path like 1 and 6, and then you have another path like 6 into 1. This is 111. 121. Okay, wait, 21. Oh, is this just backtracking? 122. 213. Is this like a brute force backtracking? Cause 1 and 2. Nah, because it's like 10 to the power 6. What's that? Like this. Like a million? Yeah, don't spoil, don't spoil. Yeah, that makes sense though. I had that thought in my head because if we're already at 3, how many times can we get to 2? How many times can we get to 3? Well, we could have rolled 1 or we could have rolled 2 to get to 3. How many times could we have rolled 2? That would have been, yeah, Alpha in the chat. I'm trying to I want to be able to understand how to do these top down then top down first and then also bottom up. How would I Let me think about this a little bit from top down. Bottom up makes sense. So if we're at like 6, for example, we want to get to 6, we could have got to 6 by like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if there's like 5, like how many ways could we have got to 5? Just skip top down? But doesn't it teach you different things or help you think in a different way, or should I just try to ignore that way of thinking at all? Because maybe being a detriment if I just keep thinking that way. It's a liability way of thinking. I can do top down, but I'm not. I need to think. I need to just make sure that I understand how to do the top down for this problem. So, so this problem, we'd probably like, what would be the states? Would it be how many rolls? Do we care how many rolls? What if the state was like, okay, yeah. The top down for this like makes sense. You pretty much you pretty much just go. What if okay, wait, if I'm at 6, then I'll ask myself, okay, what happens if I choose 1, 2? It would just be like that. Then I'll ask myself if I choose 1. Okay, okay, I see. Yeah, this is different because it's like a 1D array. I only did the knapsack problem recently. That was like the last thing I practiced. So yeah, this would be 6. What the state is just literally gonna be like a x, like um dp x, and then you run it on 6. Then you'll minus 1, and then you'll run it on 5. Like if we rolled a 1, a 5, something like that. Like if we rolled a 1 here, then we'll ask ourselves, what is the different ways to get to 5? It would be like 1 plus dp of 5, then dp of 4. See, this would be like, well, first we'll run dp of 6, right? Then we'll say what is a dp if we run 1 plus dp of 5? That means we rolled a 1. Wait. Yeah, that means we rolled a 1 and then DP 5. Something like this, right? Why not just grind stuff from your job? Why not grind system design? Honestly, this stuff is way. I feel like with system design, you could just. It's not training my brain in the same way. System design is easy for me to BS and just and learn, and I already spend a lot of time doing that. Like this, I genuinely think that leak code is and this is not even leak code anymore. This is competitive programming. This is making me smarter than I would from just reading system design docs or system design books all day. For example, this is training me how to think, honestly. It's training me how to work on a very hard problem and grind it through. I think that's more valuable because I've read a lot of system design textbooks, read a lot of articles, and sometimes you remember it or you look it up or you read it and then you're going to forget it a year or 2 years later. But grinding through a very hard question, it's like it's almost like working out at the gym. Like it does something to you, man. Yeah, I don't know. Genuinely, bro, trust me, I've already spent a lot of time reading system design books and doing system design practice. And I still do it, but half of the stuff you learn if suppose I go learn how to design Netflix, right? When am I ever going to use that? It's the same argument with leak code. But leak code is like, when am I ever going to use this algorithm? I mean, you're maybe not going to use that same algorithm, but that thought process of how you came up with that algorithm, you're going to have to use. Did you look at the problem? Did you look through the test cases? Did you work through the different test cases? Did you work through all the different approaches? And then your other question is, how come I just don't do stuff at work outside of work? It's because I already spend so much 40 hours, sometimes even 50 hours a week at my job. So I'm already spend way more time doing that. I barely spend any time doing leak code or any of these competitive programmings. I'm doing this stuff way less than I do my work stuff. Yeah, so I think all we literally need to do for the top down is 1 plus dp of all of the different. We just need to loop through all of the different. So for this one, we could have rolled a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, dp. So we could have either rolled a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, right? But to roll a 1, then we go 1 plus dp5 because we rolled a 1. For 2, 1 plus dp4. For this, I don't know, and I genuinely enjoy doing these questions. I'm trying to get to. It's gonna take me a while to get to like maybe a grandmaster at Code Forces, but I'm I'm planning to do this for the next decade, and I genuinely enjoy it. dp3 1 plus dp2 1 plus dp1 1 plus dp. Bro, I've done that before, Skewy. I spent a lot of time. I used to work starting at 8 a.m. and work till 8 p.m. I was literally pulling 996, then would work Saturdays and Sundays for the first 3 years of my career, 3.5 years of my career. The only time I stopped doing that is when I started doing YouTube. Then I found something else to do outside of work. So now after work, it's like I'm not really motivated to do my work no more because I have other stuff to do. Yeah, that was like grinding hard is fun. Getting promoted is fun. Getting paid is fun for me. Man, yo, I play chess as well, but no, I suck. So this is the top down. Chat, does that make sense for top down? And then bottom up would be like you're gonna have a 1D array. You're gonna be at some element, and then you just check how many different ways that you could have got from the other ones. But then you fill it up from left to right. Zero would be zero time. One would be one, two, three. Yeah. But this top down would be this. Bottom up. Yeah. I wanna for the first bit of these, I wanna understand how to do it top down. I wanna know how to do it bottom up. I need to reason about it, and then we're gonna go ahead and implement it. Cause I'm still building that muscle, that DP muscle. Pause. Okay. Let's implement. Yo, chat, have y'all seen the guy that meta engineer who was talking about his budget or something? I gotta react to that. He was showing his how much he spends his money on and stuff. Yeah, I would. Yo, let's watch it together, man. It's gonna be hilarious. We'll react to it after I implement this. We'll watch it. We'll watch it together. I want to get everyone's reaction. Holy. So we'll go DP state if or um return 0 if num equals 1, return 1 too. You can get 1 in one way. You could probably for the first little bit, even for 2. Honestly, for the first, what's WCTD? Oh, World Cup? Nah, I'm a basketball fan. And then cash result. So suppose we have 3 passed in. What are we gonna do? We're gonna roll 1, 2. Suppose we have 3. We have 3. If we have 3, we could have rolled 1, 2, and 3. Min of num. So if 3 comes in, and 6. Plus 1. Plus 1 to capture. So if we have 3, we want to run it for 1, 2, and 3 only. Then we'll go. We go result plus dp num minus I. Something like that. Then we'll add a cache here. I don't really do the LRU cache thing. Cache. No. When someone in the chat asks me like would I ever quit my job, I'd rather let a company fire me so I could get a severance at this point. Unless I get a really good offer, you know. But I'm chilling. If return right there. 7. Maybe this 1 is not actually. Wait, let me see for. Okay, let's break this. Let's look at this code for 3. Yeah, 100%. Wait, what did I do here wrong? So we're calling DP3. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna return this. Maybe we'll just if. Wait, okay, wait. Let's trace our code. Let's trace our code. DP DP3. So what we're gonna do is num equals 0, no. Num equals 1. Num in cache, no. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna loop through 1, 2, and 3. 2, 3. We're gonna loop through 1, 2, and 3. Right. It's gonna be like 1, 2, 3. What are we gonna do in 1, 2, and 3? For 1, we're gonna call DP of 2. For 2, DP of 1. For 3, we're gonna call DP of 0. That's why I was doing 1 plus because Yeah, that's why I was doing 1 plus here. So this is gonna return. We're gonna get 1, 1, 1. This is gonna return 0. Okay. It's gonna return 0. No, but oh yeah, this is no. This should return 1 because we rolled it. Yeah, this should return 1. No, but we already added 1 plus there. So this is gonna be like, okay, this is 3. Okay, this one, DP. This one will only return DP 0 because we're only gonna do 1. This is gonna do another 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 so far. What is this? This is gonna return DP 1, DP 0. Yeah, that's why it's doing extra. Okay, what are we doing extra here? DP 1. Yeah, this is so DP 1 is gonna return. Or DP 1 should have returned 1. So wait. DP 0 returned 1. DP 1 returned 2. Why did it return 2? Okay, wait, let's see if this actually works. Then see what I did wrong. Okay. Doing this didn't work. Doing this didn't work. Putting the 1 plus y. This worked. How do you submit? Let me see. It'll probably fail. Yo, chat, why did it fail when I did the plus 1? See, this is the stuff that I need to stay on. Like, I'm not gonna move on till I figure that out. How did I do it? Do I do it like this? Is it like Code Forces? Please, let's go. What? Ow. Oh. Yeah, because I didn't do bottom up. It doesn't work top down, huh? What's the extension? Wait, chat, why didn't it work when I was adding 1 plus? Anyone know? Okay, what was I thinking? I put this one right here. Oh, it's not on. Okay, I'll look at it later. I honestly don't mind too much. Yo, maximum recursion depth. So this one you could only do top down, huh? This one's recursing too hard. Or did I not cache properly? Yeah, that makes sense. This is a big number. Yeah, it'll take forever to get down. Yeah, you gotta do this. These ones you gotta do bottom up. How do I do that? But will I still get the right answer? What, like keep a depth? Oh, oh, I see, see. No worries. This. What? That was a complaint about invalid character 2B. Import. What? Spelled it wrong? Sys.set Interesting. Learn something new every day. Let's see. TLE? What? Ain't no way. Yeah, I need to do these top down. Or sorry, bottom up. Okay, let me. Why wasn't it working when I did 1 plus DP? Yeah, I'll fix it in a sec. Let me just reason about this really quick. Let me figure out exactly why that was not working for me. Why was it not working? I guess it is extra because. Oh, maybe if I did this one, then this was 0. Like that. Because this would have returned. Okay, let's just go on a simple case. DP of 2. DP of 1. DP of 1 just returns 1. Okay. Don't worry, don't worry. We're gonna. I'm gonna do bottom up for sure. Dude, the bottom up is easy. It's just the array, and then you just print the last element, right? DP. But I need to be able to think recurse. I need to make sure I strengthen my recursive brain. You know what I mean? DP2. What would DP2 of this algorithm do? It wouldn't have went for 2. What are the different ways to get to 2? You could have just been 2. You could have 1 2. You get 2 plus 1. So 3. What is this case? I got 5. Oh, sorry. I got 2. But it should have been 3. Oh, sorry. No, that's 3. Sorry. Or you can get 3. 2 would just be 2. Is 1 plus 1. Okay. 2 is working. Why did 3 break? Yeah, the sum from something is the total of all the places you go. Oh, I see. Because I was adding the 1 because I was thinking, oh, we got there from there. But why is it enough to just count up how much times I could have got to the other place? Like if I got to 2, if I came from 2, okay, if I'm at like an N, I could have came from here, here, here. If I'm at N, could have came from N minus 1, N minus 2, N minus 3. Do I need to, suppose I'm at 2, right? And there's one way, and there's 0. How many times can I get to 2? Or suppose I'm at, let's go. Suppose I'm at 3. Could have came from here. Could have came from here. 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, you can here, 1, 2, 2, you could have rolled 2, 1 plus all of the other ways I could have got. Wait, let's look at 2. How do we have done 2? I could have just done 2 directly. I could have just done 2. Or I could have got here from 1. If I got here from 1, or here, let's do it. I could have got here from 0. 0 has to be 1 then for this case. Sorry. I could have got here from this. That would have counted as 1. Or I could have got here from 1. That would have came a different way. So that would equal to 2. Then for here, yeah, adding that plus 1 is not gonna work for sure because it was already being counted. So if I do num 0 equals 1 and num equals 1, okay, num equals 1. If I did this, would this work? Yeah, that works too. Because I was counting 0 as 1. So this would be this. I could have got here from this. I could have got here from this. Got here from this. This would be 4. Okay. So you don't add that. I don't know why I was thinking to add there. Don't add 1. I don't know why I was thinking that. Okay, let's just do top down. Or bottom up. And we probably only need to store the last 6 values as well, but like do some sort of sliding window, but result. Cool. One, 2. Then what we're gonna do is what we're gonna have to we're gonna have to like look back one. So suppose we're at this index I. We go I minus 1, I minus 2, up to I minus 6. So if I'm at 6, no, up to I minus, how many i's do I need to go look back? Suppose we're at 6 is the worst case. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. and 0. The same thing. Yeah. We just need to loop through from 1 to 6. So we need to remove 0. Yeah. Oh, like cache the modded result? Oh, that might work. Let's see. See. Yeah. Cuz now my cache is cooked. What if I do result here? Does that matter? Bye bye. Maybe C Python might work. Let's see. Damn, just straight wrong answer? Why? I thought you could just mod something as many times as you like. Oh shoot. Sorry. I was being dumb. Trying to force this top down, but quickly you're seeing that it doesn't like the top down. But I feel like from 1 to 6. Turns the cache into array. Let's see. So you're saying just initialize some cache, like let's try the top down. Let's try the bottom up real quick, and then we could try that. So we have results n times n minus 1, right? Then what we're gonna do is, yeah, if top down didn't even work for the first question, then I shouldn't even look for top down at all in the next one. Just bottom up. For I in range 2 to length, we're gonna do If I minus back is less than 0, we're continuing. Result plus equal. Temp plus equal result. Alright, back. What? Back. Oh. We go result. I equals temp. Oh. Let's mod this. What? So can you actually only mod? Why do you have to mod both of these? Why do we have to mod temp as well here? Oh no, because we're adding. Oh, okay, because we're doing temp plus equal. We're only modding this result, but this one might go over. What's PE? Private equity? Nah, I'm good. How much though? Everyone got a price. Please work, man. Come on. TLE? What? How? Bro, I can't even. How? How long did this take? How? What? One second? What? Yo, what's up, man? Welcome back. It's been a while. That took a while, but not that long. Was that more than that? Was that more than a second? No, no, no. It's because we're building this array. We just need 6 here. Maybe it's this extra thing. Yeah, nah. It's all good. We know what we can do is just run it. Yeah, I'm alive, man. Alive and well. I'm good. At least we know our answer is correct. We don't need to solve it. I'll learn C++ at some point, but it's not my primary focus right now. So what did we learn here? First off, we learned that Python is just too slow for this. What else did we learn? You don't +1 because it's like double counting. Is is Paul jumping ship, man? Is he in here? You might have to ask ask man himself. Dip. That man's out enjoying the weather. You don't +1 in a DP algo. I feel like for the knapsack problem, I was though. You let the let's try this. Let me ask my Claude. Should I ask Fable? Just kidding, it's gone. Zeus. Let it cook for a sec. Alpha, have you been keeping up with the contest? Okay, so it's doing what we said. Yeah, let me remove mine. If this doesn't work, oh no way, it got accepted. 0.2 seconds. What was I doing? Was it the mods? It doesn't let me choose PyPy though. I equals S. S. minus equals dp. What? This is a different, yo, this is a different hack that they're doing. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. Yo, you see that? What it's doing is it we remove this whole loop right here and we only add the latest one. Yeah, let's move on to the next question. All right, chat. Y'all got to try this too if you haven't. I'm not trying to get the actually no, I want to get the optimal for sure, but at some point it's like relax a bit. Okay, give me a sec. 2 minute break, 2 minute break. Isn't this yeah. Is this just coin change? When does it get good? When does it get to a one that I don't know? That I wouldn't be able to just that's not on leak code. I see. I see. Yeah, this is just straight up this is just straight up coin change. Your task is to calculate the number of distinct ways you can produce a money sum X using the available coin. Okay, let's try that out. Let me get my water. Well, like honestly, I haven't done coin change in 3 to 4 years because I just complete. If I see a DP program, I just try to dodge it. That's why I'm just straight up. This next month, you'll only see me doing dynamic programming, man. It's my weakest point. It's my weakest algos. But I'll do it later because it won't be as interesting for you guys. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see if I can do this one. With the dice one, I just wasn't used to the 1D. It's been a minute. Consider the money just ordered ways you can produce a money X sum using the available coins. 9, there are 3 ways. 2, 2, 5. 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3. The first input line has two integers n and x, the number of coins and the desired of some of them. Okay. I'm doing the contest later. Okay, I feel like with this one we should start with the first one and then work at it from bottom and then just like fix the constraint. There's probably like some you just have to add like some condition or order it in some way where you can skip where it doesn't count up the duplicates. I'm not sure even if I could solve this one. Is this just coin change? Positive entry value. You're tasked to calculate the number. Yeah, it starts. I'll be doing the contest. I'll be doing the contest for sure. What's everyone's rating on code or rating on the contest now? So we have how would I have got to 9? If we have 2, 3, 2.5, 2K5. If you have over 2,000 rating on Lico, that's really good. That's like less than 1%. Wow, congratulations. Oh, actually, pupil to newbie. Oh, you're what what rating is Guardian? Like 2,200 maybe. How would I have got to 9? I would have got there from I would have got there from 2, from 3, 5. Would this be just wow, that's crazy. Yeah, have you ran a mock on Tin? And then the probably this like 1, 1, 1. These are like negative. So would we just do this? Same as the other one, but you're just minusing the different denominations you get? Something like that. And then yeah, it's gonna be the same bottoms up code. Yeah, Alpha's gonna have to dig it up out of his like how many videos you have now. What are you thinking about Vim or Linux? I'm not thinking about those at all. If you could see by now, I just use very simple programming languages and use very simple tools. Like I don't really try to get into any of the crazy tooling and stuff. Yeah, yeah, run it. For Is this how you do float negative infinity again? And this is obviously gonna TLE again for iron range, but what we're gonna do is which website? JamesPeralta.com? Bro, I'm gonna make that website so good. I have so much features I'm gonna add. Yeah, 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 trust me. I haven't had the chance to work on it as much, but I have way more time now. I'm gonna make it way better. I already have some stuff cooking. I have a feature that I'm gonna pump out soon where you can build up your master resume and it's gonna automatically tailor your resume to whatever or you can post in job descriptions and I'll tailor your resume. It's gonna pump out like the Jake's resume version of it and you could just download and you're gonna see all the iterations. It's gonna tailor your resume for you in Jake's resume template and you just have to maintain like one master resume and it'll like also help you build better bullet points and then tailor for the different jobs. And then I'm gonna let you like and then since we know what jobs you're applying for, we're gonna tailor the rest of the system. We're gonna tell you, oh, these are some sessions you can do with your protege, or these are some questions that you can do on Peralta assessments, or all the different areas in the site is gonna be tailored based on what jobs you applied for. So you're just gonna learn all the stuff that you need for the places you specifically applied for. Oh yeah, Alpha. Yo, let's collaborate on that. Let's make a repo on that. I'll text you. We can spin up a repo and work on that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause I have like some code related to that, and I can Alpha. I have some code where I can generate animations. I can get ChatGPT to generate like some nice animations. Yeah, yeah. Let's spin that up. Add thumbnail chapter, some music, etc. But then you'd have to hook up your own like GitHub stuff. Let's see, or your own sorry, your own. Yeah, you'll just need to set up your own like YouTube thing. I'll text you later about that. Yeah. Yeah. So first, um, for LM in input. Yeah, dude. Alpha, I literally I do that with you can just use Claude for that. So I'll show you some of my automations. Alpha, I've been using Claude. So I have some so like a YouTube short skill and a video edit skill. And literally I just drag and drop any video and it could turn it into a short. Cut out all the filler words, silences and stuff like that. And that's how I've been making a lot of my recent shorts. So I'll invite you to the repo. And then there's like a video edit one too. It just strips out. Yeah, yeah, it uses no. Yo, and people you can even make it put animations on top of it and stuff like that. You can make them do some really crazy. You can make it do some really crazy stuff. Yeah, yeah. Under the hood, it's probably using FFM peg, but honestly, you can just it can just use whatever it wants. It's the AI figures it out, but it uses the local whisper, so no API keys and everything. So for pretty much for free, I can like it generates the transcripts, figures out what to cut, then it just cuts it, cleans it. Also, like my YouTube short one appends my intro or my outro to the end of every. So also you can create the skill to like figure out hype points in the video and put that into the intro, and then also put in whatever outro, and then also add any like layer on any animations and stuff. It's pretty, like it's you can do literally anything with just Claude, straight up just Claude. Just build up a skill, and then you could just drag and drop here. You just drag and drop in there. Yeah, yeah. You did, man. Like you could just use Claude, yo. Just use Claude. It's way better. What do you use for video editor? What do you edit these days? You edit? I thought we don't edit. Oh, dude. Yeah, Claude will do that easy, dude. Like it's just like, oh yeah, Claude will cut all that out so easy, dude. Claude, yeah. Claude, if it's just combining videos, I'll show you right now. Quick, quick, quick. You can just say combine these two videos, put them together, and especially if they're in the same format, it's literally it'll stitch them together in like 2 seconds. Like it's not even, yeah. Bro, I'll show you all some of this stuff. Yo, I'll show you all like another one that I built. Quad for video editing. Yeah, yo, like I've seen some crazy ones online. Where is it? Yeah, oh, like I don't know. Just look up like how to use Claude for video. Look up, and then it's just because Claude knows how to use any library. So there's libraries for animations. There's libraries for video editing. There's libraries for, I mean, pretty much that's all you need. You just need for like generating transcriptions. So you could just create a Claude skill And then it knows how to build animations because it knows how to use like remotion or something like that. It knows how to add overlays. It knows how to use FFmpeg and stuff like that. So I like it. Honestly, I'm enjoying my time. I'm chilling. If I didn't like it, I would have been out of there. You know. Like you see, I left Rippling after 11 months. I'm not scared to leave. If I don't like the company, I'm out. For real. If I like it, I'll stay a long, long time. But yeah, Alpha, delete that video editor, stitching it, removing dog barking. Claude is gonna do that so easy. Some of them, honestly, I don't know. Like I don't market it or talk about it. I honestly I try like I don't even want to talk about it. But honestly, a lot of people there or have been there so long or they don't use any resources for learning DSA. So when I was at Rippling, everyone knew, like everyone ran across it somehow. Maybe everyone there was job hunting. Probably a lot of people I met is not really looking for new jobs. Honest, not the same way. I don't think. Yeah, it'll be hard to. Yeah, people there. A lot of people there are there for like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. When I worked at a startup, everyone there is only 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. Only when I started working in big tech, I really seen my first person saw the first person be at a company for like 10 years, dude. Yeah, I was like, damn. Nine could have got there. People just drive basic cars. Yeah, everyone driving. People aren't driving Lambos. If the cost of living wasn't so high, everyone would have a Lambo. But I mean, the cost of living is so high, you can't really just buy a Lambo at that point. Like, if you're making $250,000 in SF, you're basically making 125,000 in those other cities. Yeah, I live in SF. Yeah, I would only buy a Lambo, bro. Like the maintenance is crazy. So what are doing? Yeah, unless you really, really actually love. Are you able to save more in SF with Meta TC versus mid tier TC in low cost of living? It really depends on how you spend your money. Like for me, just give me the way that I like it is just give me as much money as you can, and then I'll figure out how I'm gonna budget it. So it really depends. The thing is, I'm paying $1,600 in rent. What does it cost in a mid tier city? Like you obviously it really depends on how you live. Yo, it's good. It really depends on how you decide to live your life. Yeah, I'm paying like 16 6. Actually, after everything, like 1850. So some people are paying 4,000, 5,000. But I've been living in the same place for 5 years and it's rent controlled. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. So if we're at nine, dude, should we even look at all? What if we could have got there with one plus maybe we could have got there from a different one? Man, that's so funny. Yeah, a lot of companies are doing that. No, I live in Nob Hill, dude. My area is nice. It's not that crazy nice, but it's not bad. It's honestly it's a nice spot. I don't know. People have caught me outside. Probably like 4 or 5 people have caught me right outside my apartment. So they know where I live at, basically. The other day somebody caught me right outside my apartment. Damn, Sean got 2K to live. Yeah, that's crazy, yeah. I gotta catch up with him when he moves. He's working at he said he's working at like some. Yeah, that's sick. For denom and denoms. Result denom. Arena, have you been here for a while? No, you yeah, I got one at 100. Bro, I can't get a viral video no more. I haven't had a viral video all year. Yeah, AI infra company. For denominator and denoms. Yeah, I got you. Tin, I feel like we done one before. You want to do it? Yeah, yeah. He's about to leave to New York on Monday, so we're gonna go out tonight. I'm gonna meet up with him. Honestly, there's not much that he's gonna do for a mock interview with you because I don't think they really put him through the traditional. Oh yeah, yeah, Civic Center. I don't know. It's kind of. So I think what are we gonna do, bro? Like I had a whole interview with him, and I had him on the streams multiple times. You should have asked him, but I'll connect you. I can connect you two. You have my number from that one time. Text me. and I'll connect you. Bro, how do we handle like 9 probably? How do we handle 9 if we could have got there from like a 3 and a 6? Do we just add 9? So for each one, we're gonna loop through all the other denominators. For denom and denoms, we're gonna result 1. Yeah, I listened to it. It's pretty good. I like 5 or 6 songs. Okay, and the rest is infinity. Did you like the album? Result. Bro, I'm saving up. That was in Calgary, bro. I'll do one at 250K. What am I doing here? 100. I'll do one when I get to League Code Night, bro. I don't even care about subs, bro. I'm just trying to get to League. If I get to Guardian, I'm doing the craziest party. I'll get a sign out that says Guardian on League Code, the contest. I'll literally get a sign up with a Guardian. Um, people are gonna be like, "Yo, what's wrong with this guy? Whose match is this?" Tins, you're Guardian though, right? What the hell am I doing? You got downgraded. You're not a Guardian anymore. How? Oh no, no, this target. How many contests were you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna get to Guardian, or I just want to get over 2,000 elo. Where are you working again? What do you mean dynamic programming? Oh, that's a good company. What do you mean dynamic programming in the optimization context? Yeah, like dynamic programming, just questions. Uh, That's easy. It's data structures and algorithms, not. I see. Where are you coming from? Are you coming from? Are you a programmer? I work. If yeah, continue. If the denominator equals float, continue. If back, what else? Result plus equals. Plus equals result. Something like that. Damn. Hit me up on LinkedIn, bro. You got go on LinkedIn, hit me up. I don't know if, I don't know if there's hiring, anything like that, but where's the index? Line 10. Oh no. Yeah, they're always hiring, man. They're always hiring. Sure. Oh, what? Why did it only print here twice? For I in range. Oh, sorry. Being dim. This is target. Probably not. I mean, they have offices everywhere. Austin, Texas is low cost of living, right? They have it there. They have offices literally anywhere, bro. They have offices everywhere. Where I can mock you for a mid level. I feel like most companies these days they're just mocking you for senior roles. So if you just have to be able to pass. You should be able to pass senior bar. Wrong answer. Why'd I get the wrong answer? Oh, because I'm not modding. Not modding. Yeah, you should. I mean, you should always prepare for senior bar. I would always. It depends. Do both. Study theory and read books. You're gonna learn a lot from reading books, though. It depends on the person, though. For me, yeah. For me, I really like. I like reading books more than what. Dude, even 300K is. I have a friend there. He just has. Uh, he has to pay like over $4,000 in rent, and if you make 300K, 4,000 in rent is still damage. If you're making 300K flat, how much will you get per paycheck? Probably like six, seven. No, it depends because there's stocks and stuff. You'll probably be able to do it. I don't know. I'm just so used to paying what I pay. Grogu was good. Yeah, it's 8. What does it say? No, it depends. There's this NYC is cheaper for rent, like cost of living, or just rent is more expensive, but eating there is cheaper. San Francisco is a little bit cheaper rent, but the rent is going up. But its food is expensive. I paid $8 for a small gelato this morning. When I was in Italy, gelato was like two bucks and better. What? This is. Are you speaking from experience? Is that how you felt over there? Why is this not working? What's going on here? What? What the heck? Yeah, yeah. SF is more beautiful for sure, more scenic. The fun thing about New York is it's just a city. There's so many there's just so much things to do and it's more alive, more people walking around. But it's fun to visit, but I'd rather live in SF. Yeah, Vancouver's very nice too. Vancouver's very beautiful too. Yo, what the Bro, why isn't this working? Holy, I got so distracted. It's not parsing the input properly. Oh, it's too slow, huh? No, I've never been to Thailand. Why? Oh, it's running. It's running. It was running. Sorry. It was running. Holy. That took forever. Uh, y'all are funny. The inputs was wrong. Wait, why didn't this work? Okay, now that worked. That Oh, because it's not you always have to add this at the very end. Yeah, it's that same I messed that up a couple times, huh? Yo, we gotta watch that Grogu. Yeah, there's that one meta engineer who we gotta watch that video of that meta engineer budget thing. Was it funny or what? Is it good? He's a beast? What is this? Why is the correct output here 0? How much are groceries and eating out in SF? Bro, like I haven't done groceries in over a couple years, and eating out is probably per person $30 to $40 every time you go out. I just eat work. I just eat at food, or I would eat at work every single day. Then yeah, I would just eat at work, and they feed you in at lunch and like now I get breakfast, lunch, dinner, but before I'll just eat lunch and then dinner. I would just always just eat out. Cause if you only have to pay for one meal every day, you're good. If I had to buy every single meal, it's different. But you also want to eat healthy. Yo, Chad, did I do this correctly? Oh, I just eat out the whole time on the weekends, bro. I'm telling you, my fridge has nothing in there except for some. Yeah, you just eat out. Paul, do you buy groceries or what? Or do you just eat out? Nice, lucky. Yeah, for these small, I don't care about these. Dude. Okay, how would we do question two? Yo, I just like yapped my way for. I yapped all for two. Need a CF, dude. Alpha will dust me, man. Trust. I need to get better. I need to get better. That's all I need to say. I need to improve. Alpha's like 7, probably. How scared was I? I literally didn't give a crap. I didn't care. I've been working for 5 years. I'm not rich like that, but the severance was really good. Who wouldn't want that severance? First off, I know that it wouldn't. I know that. I know that it's gonna take me 1 to 2, maybe 3 months to actually get a new job. And then the severance that they're gonna give was over 3 months. So I would have went on a nice vacation, came back, applied for some jobs, and it would just be like a nice little vacation, especially in time for the summer. I would focus on growth opportunity, and I'd focus on prestige opens a lot of doors, and I discounted that fact way before, but now actually before I would work at even growth opportunity, it could also limit your growth if you only focus on growth opportunities, because just because you were at a company that gave you a lot of growing opportunities, it won't help you land certain jobs. Like growth in the sense of that you're. Nah, like dude, promotions and stuff is just promote. I don't. I honestly don't care about promote like what my title is at all. I care more about the compensation, obviously. Like, yo, if I'm a junior and you're giving me certain amount of money, I don't even care about my title. So I'm on TN visa. Yeah, it's like honestly at this point in my life, I don't really care about the title, but obviously I care about the money. Okay, how are we gonna solve this? Comment. Yo, I yapped for 2.5 hours straight. Did like two DP questions, but that was a fun convo though. I can't lie. Paul, you joined at the highest of high. I joined at the lowest of low, so I got lucky. But that's why a lot of people are quitting. Alpha, we up. Just for the first time? What's ESPP? Your performance bonus? How's Apple stock been doing? Wow, what? Interesting. At least it just comes in bigger. It looks a little nicer. Oh, yo, that'd be sick. I don't know if I could live in Miami, man. Like, what's there to do in Miami? I've been there a couple times. Like, I don't know. It's too hot. Okay, we have 9. How do we count distinct ways? Do women hit you up when you're in Fang? Nah, bro. What do you? It's like it's like some status symbol or something, bro. It's not like you're in the NBA. Yo, you're funny. If you're trying to, if you're trying to maximize that, I mean, just having any sort of money is gonna help with any of like dating market and stuff like that. Just because when you have money, you could do more things. You can be in places that people aren't. You can go eat. You can go take them out for a nice dinner. You can go on some trips. And a lot of people, if they don't have money, they're not really. It's hard to, dude. I had no money before. I couldn't even do anything. Just, I just stayed in the house and did leak code. I still do that to this day. Okay, how do we count distinct ways? This is interesting. Yeah, honestly, when you in SF, working at like a AI company or FANG or something is not that impressive, or even going to like a top school, because pretty much everyone here is coming from a top school. Everyone here, a lot of people working at FANG or working at a really good startup or fast growth company. Like the bar here, that's already everybody's pushing like over 100K, you know what I mean? So it's not, it doesn't differentiate you. But what I noticed, like if you go back to, or if you go to some other countries or places and they ask you, or then it's a little bit different, you know what I mean? Because most people, they're broken more. Yeah, it's better. For people complain about the mark in SF all the time. Yo, we're working through dynamic programming and just chatting. We were trying to do DP, but yo, how's the Spurs game going? Who's winning? Oh my God, Spurs have a big lead again. They're gonna blow it again, bro. Yeah. No, this it's over after this game. Okay, so how do we distinct ordered? How do we handle distinct order, bro? That last game was so funny. So if we had 2, 3, 5, we could have got there from 5. How'd we do this? Yeah. Okay, let's work through a very simple case. We only have 3. Let's break this. Let's turn this into a very simple case. We only have 2 and 5. Our target equals 9. So we're gonna build this array. 0, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Let's derive. Let's come to the. Let's figure out the solution from observations. So if we get to 2, we would have got there from 1. If we had to 5, we would have got there from 1. Got there from 1. 5, we would have got there from 1. These, I said, were all going to be zeros. So these are all kind of zeros. So 2, sorry. 1. 1. So how would we have got 9 from before? We would have went 2. This would have been 0. This would have been 0. 3 would have been, you would have went 2 minus 5. This would have been 0. 4 would be 4 would have been, there's one way to get to 4. 5 would, we could have got there from 2 or 5. We could have got there from 2 or 5. Oh shoot, sorry, I didn't have my bad. 2 we could have got there from like 3 or 5. So that just stays the same. What about 6? 6 we could have got there from 1. Or 6 we could have got there from 4. So 6 pretty much has one way. Seven, we could have got there from 2. 7, we could have got there from 2 or 5. That equals 2. So 7, we could have got there from 2 or 5. 8, we could have got there from 3 and 6 equals 1. 9, we could have got there from 7 and 4. There's 3. But why we're double counting though? Why do we double count? Why are we double counting? I feel like it's something we have to do in this loop. Like the way that we need to calculate where we look back. So why are we double counting? We're looking at 2. And then we're looking at 7. We already got to 7 2 ways. Oh, yeah, we can even go back all the way to 7. Cuz 7 there's only one way to do this. Why'd we get 2? So 7 7 we looked at. We could have got there from 5 or we could have got there from 2. Can we just ignore one? Let me think. This should end up as 1. This should only be, if my target was 7, this should only be 1. Why is this 1? What if we did reverse, like from 2, we add 1, we go reverse, like we add 1, like I'm saying. What if 2? Yeah, we don't, what if we don't look forward, we just go backwards? What if we just had 0, 1, 2, 3? One way to get to 2, one way to get to 5. We had 2 and 5. 2 there, 2, 5 here. The problem is like this is contributing again. But we could have got there from 2 already. Man. I don't know. The trick is we need to ignore the 5 here. Man, what's the trick? What's the trick? I can't figure out the trick. This is... Let me think. What if we just take... Ready recursive first. What would the recursive algo look like? The recursive would be like dp at target. Right. The dp would... Recursive would be like dp at a target. And then if target less than 0, return 0. Then we'd probably loop through the denominations like 4. Something like that. Then we do the same thing where we'll have some res. Then we'll go res plus equals dp target minus denom, something like that. Then return res. Oh, yeah, you're right. Like, also, we'll have a case where if target in like the denom return 1, something like that. No, that's not the case though. Well, basically, we'll say, yeah. If target is in the denominator, we add 1 here somewhere. It's kind of messy, but like we'll be able to write the top down. I'm just trying to figure out how to figure out the base case. No, I'm self-taught. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I have a CS degree. Doesn't look like it. Because I'm struggling with this question. The list is empty and x equals 0. How many ways can you get to 0? 0. If there's no coins, and actually, the list is empty. And the desired sum is 0. 1? Is that a trick question? 1? Yo, when is the contest? 43. Oh, no way. Score. Let's go. Both the. This is crazy. I'm gonna miss the game because of this contest. All right, Chad. Give me the. How do we figure out the ordered ways? Can you tell me you're a self-taught programmer? You learned Python, NumPy, Pandas, and worked on projects in the last 6 months. Can you tell me what is taught in a whole CS degree? And like first year, you're learning You're just learning Python fundamental, or you're just learning fundamentals of a basic language. You're learning. So someone on the chat is asking what they actually teach in a CS degree. I'll walk you through all the stuff that I learned. First year when it came to CS, I had to do Python in my first semester, so I'm just learning basic programming. What is a variable? What are the loops? What's the control flow? Basic recursion, just fundamentals, basics. Second semester, object oriented programming in Java or whatever. You just learn object oriented programming. That's a different paradigm. Then you start going into the more specific courses, operating systems, databases, programming paradigms, which is like different programming language, different ways of doing programming other than object oriented. It's like functional programming, and other paradigms. Then you're also learning other things on the side, yeah, like calculus and math, linear algebra, discrete mathematics. Those are more just the discrete mathematics is more teaching you how to think in terms of it definitely helps when you're doing like these algorithms courses when you need to prove correctness, and it's introducing you to a lot of the notations and stuff like that. So if I said prove that this algorithm actually completes, or prove the time complexity of this algorithm, or prove that this algorithm is correct, you need to understand the notation in order to prove those algorithms. So that's why you learn discrete mathematics. Yeah, like all the proofs and stuff, it introduces you to how to reason about that and how to prove something on paper more formally. Then you can take courses in like distributed systems, networking. I don't know, man. There's just so many different. You just learn a lot. Machine learning. In a degree, I took like 26 comp sci courses, so I did pretty much every course that was in my at my university, and all of them are different. There's one course I was doing on genetic algorithms and other like emergent algorithm behaviors, discrete math, all the different calculuses. I don't know. School's just school. Does that answer your question? How much did you use in the industry? All of it? Not directly, but all of this stuff teaches you how to think. Like all this stuff teaches you how to think. That's the main thing. Yeah, but am I doing 3 plus 3 at work in the industry? No, but if I didn't know how to do 3 plus 3, then I'm cooked. Like when I've never had to do actual mental math on the job ever, but if you can't do that, you're cooked. School prepares you to learn. It prepares you to, yeah. Okay, if we had to do brute force, let's think about how we would do this brute force. Go two. This is already go. This branch is already cooked. Okay, to make this, yo, Empower, what's up? I haven't seen you on the stream, I don't think. Okay, so I see what's going on here. You just have to use values greater than it, because you just have to use use values greater only. Yo, what's up? Empower, what are you up to? Are you grinding? Why are you doing these questions? I never got to ask you. What if the 2, 5? Okay. Yeah, exactly. So pretty much yo, chat, let me know if I'm wrong or right. But the trick is, when you're at a specific number, you could only use numbers greater than it. Maybe we just have to do that when we're doing the bottom up. We could only use values greater than the value that we're using. So if I'm at 2, I can look at 2 to 5. But if there's like option 1, etc., I don't want to look at that because it's going to reuse it. Like if we're at X, we can only use the values like these or no. Right? Somebody confirm. So yeah, something like that. But then after, when I get to a higher number, pretend I'm at 20. Suppose I'm at 20. How is that gonna work though? Well, I'm at 9. If this was 2. Okay, let's look at 9 in that case. Yeah, this is better. This is better. This is better for sure. I don't know though. I've never tried that other list that you're talking about. Well, I answered this a lot. Why not just delete? Why not just delete your social media? What are you scared of? Just delete it. FOMO? Man, what are you scared of? What are you gonna miss out on? I I I had I thought the same exact thing. Yeah. But once you lock in, you have a good career, you have money, you don't need to worry about that, man, at all. You don't need to worry about that at all. Man, you're gonna get less if you stay addicted to social media, you're gonna get less. You're gonna get less. You're gonna miss out on the bread, and the bread is the best way. I deleted it. No, I have it. I have it now. But I deleted it just to break out my addiction, and then now I'm not addicted to it, so I can have it now. I just don't really, literally don't care to use it. I'll use it when I wake. I'll use it once in a while, but you'll never see me doom scrolling. Yeah, man. Like, first off, I mean, I talk about this all the time, but or just prime your environment for success. Like if read that book Atomic Habits, it's really good, but just prime your environment for success. Like if I'm at work and I have all these distractions around me, it's going to make me harder to do work. You don't want to just rely on your self-will constantly. You want to prime your environment for success. That means remove things that will be distracting from you so you don't have to put in any mental energy to stop yourself from using it. So you want to set up your desk in a way where it's easier to do. You want to set up your life in a way that it's easier to do your good habits and harder to do your bad habits. That's how I think about it. And it'll get easier, man. Like straight up. Yeah, but what are they up to, you know what I mean? You can still connect with people, and trust me, I still have a really good social life and I don't use social media. Probably have even a better social life than I did when I used it, because when you're on social media, then you spend all your time on the internet, and then all of a sudden you're missing out on things you want to do, and now you're catching up, you're playing catch up, and now you're just stressed. Then it's just ruining different aspects of your life. Like it takes away. If doom scrolling will take away from other aspects of your life. 2, 2, 3, 2 from it here. One. What's your rating now? Bro, in Code Forces it's trash. On Lead Code, it's a bit better. But it's going up there. I just haven't been able to like look at I'm not consistent. I need to be more consistent and I need to I honestly the only time I ever do questions is when I'm doing a contest. That's the thing. But that's always been my plan. I was always just planning to do questions. 3. Empower, I appreciate you. Don't worry, we're gonna keep grinding. You only have Andrew Tate's on your feed. That guy's still around? How did you make the jump from Calgary to States? I'm on a TN visa, so the best way to get a job out here is just apply. Build your resume up. Are you in school? I mean, oh, you go to York? I feel like York is a good school. York is a good school. Just build up your resume. I mean, you gotta send me your resume, then I'll see your resume. Drop it in the Discord. But I mean, going from Calgary to the States is easy because you just apply. You get a TN. But the hardest part is getting a job, obviously. But the immigration process is easier than every other country. You know what I mean? So you got this, man. Dude, there's so many people out here from Canada. You just it's just possible. You just gotta put your head down and grind it. Definitely get off social media, bro. If that's what your goal is, if that's what your goal is, it's gonna because to do good in this field, you need to be able to grind or you need to be able to focus for long periods of time. So, and you need to, and social media is just gonna keep distracting you because you're gonna, whenever you have your chain of thought going, it's just gonna cut it short. But sometimes in this field, the longer you think about the problem, it's gonna help. So you're gonna need to like it takes an hour, even longer sometimes, to just understand the context of what you're gonna work on, and then you could finally implement something. So if you can only spend 30 minutes and then your mind goes somewhere else because your attention span is short or you get distracted with something else, you're not gonna accomplish anything. We got a lot of people working in Canada as well. Working from Canada or working in Canada. Yeah, the salaries are lower if you work there. Oh, you have Apple has a lot of people in Vancouver? Are they just doing sweet rolls as well? Yo, I don't know why the chat like messes up the character. Yeah, man. Attention span, you can get it back. Trust me. My attention span was cooked at some point. Unless you have like ADHD or something, that's probably different, but maybe you need some medications, but bro, like another book that I read that is really good is Deep Work. You should read some of these books. Yeah, yeah. Go read Deep Work. This is a really good book. But yo, Chad, we're gonna stream again tomorrow. I gotta do the contest. So thanks for tuning in. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna do the contest tonight. Watch the Spurs game. Appreciate y'all. Tomorrow we're gonna grind some more. Lead code, maybe code forces or something. Debrief. But that was fun. That was a good hangout session. Thanks for tuning in. Catch y'all next time. Peace.
This is not my main thing, really I'm a coder. Coffee stains and name chains, I am such a loner. San Francisco bases got me slowly taking over. I can't wait to show you that I'm gonna take it over. Lico, beast mode, 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 Lico, beast mode. This is not my main thing, really I'm a coder. Coffee stains and name chains, I am such a loner. San Francisco bases got me slowly taking over. I can't wait to show you that I'm gonna take it over. Lico, beast mode, 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 Lico, beast mode.